What's good, everybody? This is Octane Swag. I like to speak about the topic of PlayStation trying to remove physical disc in 2028 because this is a topic that's trending, and you know, the thing is, a lot of gamers don't, they buy the games and they don't let the company suffer how the company is actually supposed to suffer, so they get away with things. What I'm talking about is, if you are a consumer from a company and you don't like the practices that they are doing, stop buying it so they can suffer and realize what they're doing is wrong. Because if they take physical disc, right, and people just keep buying it, they're just gonna keep doing their stupid practices. What PlayStation is doing, that is evil. They are literally doing legal thievery. That's what you call legal thievery. I don't care. They trying to say, oh, if you don't log in to 3 years and some months, that you can lose your gamer tag, all your games and stuff. So you're telling me in a course of like 5-10 years, I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and let's just say hypothetically, in life, things happen. I might have to deal with, family for a long time, or, I got kids and I got a lot of responsibility now, and I just can't get on my gamer tag or something like that. You telling me that just because I don't log in it, you're legally stealing it? So okay, so they get to keep that money, right? They literally get to keep that money that they took from the game, and they were willing to just take it away like that. See, this is PlayStation. Have you not learned what happened to Xbox, that they're still dealing with that problem right now? Have you not learned what Xbox is going through? And there's a lot of people that are talking trash. Oh, I'm going to boycott it. I'm going to boycott it. Yeah, we'll see if you actually boycott it. Because there is a lot of clowns that is offending. Oh, digital. Bro, digital is the worst thing. You can't sell it again. And if you do, sell it, they're gonna control how much you're gonna be able to sell that game for. And you like physical games. I don't like to buy my games digitally. Yes, I have certain games that are digital, but I prefer physical for me. I just think it's totally wrong what they are doing. Very horrible practices. And Xbox, if this video blows up, hopefully it does, do the same exact thing. I don't know if you guys are working behind closed doors. Maybe PlayStation did some dirty stuff to you and was like, hey, let's all go digital. And the DRM, because I remember that DRM shit. I'm pretty sure the PlayStation was gonna do the same thing. And they saw the backlash and they decided to turn around and not do the same thing. This is your chance to literally do a video when they go discless and do the same thing that they did to you. And what happened was, you're gonna bring all those people right back to you that you lost years ago, that you're still feeling till this day, and do a video. This is how you let your friends borrow this game, and you give them the disc. You see how you pay back? You see, if you guys are behind closed doors and PlayStation did some dirty stuff to you, do the same thing back. Because guess what? I got an Xbox, and I don't want, you know, this is why I honestly, every console that comes out, and this is another thing that I want to talk about. But before I talk about it, this is why every console that I have, as soon as it goes discless, I'm gonna keep all my disc games right here, all the consoles and stuff like that, and I'm not selling them because I don't want to get to that point where everything's gonna be discless. And if it gets to a point where I can't play video games online, well, I have a bunch of disc games. This is another thing that I want to talk about. Now, if Xbox decides to do the same goofy stuff that PlayStation is doing, I think it would be the best thing would be is for a third party to come in, like Nintendo or a rich person, because there are multi-billionaires, trillionaires out there. I'm pretty sure they're billionaires with a lot of money that can make their own console. And guess what? Because there are more people out there that buys physical than digital. Because Sony got caught in a lie. Make your own console, do it physical, and take all their customers away. Take all the PlayStation, Xbox customers if they go digital, and you're gonna have all the developers crawling after you. You know why? Because the majority of the people that are gonna buy disc are gonna leave PlayStation and Xbox and are gonna come to your console. Or billionaires, if you don't want to do it by yourself, like you don't want to spend all that money, billionaires get together. It's gonna be a small percentage of your money. What's gonna happen is you're gonna have the developers crawling into you like little kids. They're gonna be crawling to you, begging you. You know how a little kid, mama, begs for some candy or for lollipops or ice cream? They're gonna be begging you, the developers, because if they don't sell those games, they're gonna have to come to somebody. They're gonna be coming to you, begging you, so you could sell their games on your console. This is just an idea. I'm pretty sure there could be multi-billionaires that could get together and decide the percentage of how much you guys are gonna split it, you know, or maybe in the future one day decide to work together and then split up, and then whatever you make, you know. This is the best time to rise up and stick it to Sony and Xbox and show them what they're doing is gonna hurt them in the long run. And you don't have to worry about that because people are already waking up and they're mad. A lot of people are mad right now. So you don't have to worry. Okay, while they're going discless, just remember that you don't have to worry about people going up against you. You don't do the same practices as these clowns are doing, right? That whatever they do that people think is trash, don't do it. It's plain and simple. You know, people, I don't understand how these developers are so smart to develop video games, but they're so dumb and delusional into thinking that these practices are good, because they're not. You bought it, you own it, it's rightfully yours. You don't have the right to take what is mine, in my opinion. And that should be everybody's opinion, because I don't think somebody's gonna be dumb enough and say, well, okay, I bought it, but you could take it whenever you want. You imagine that. If that's the case, shit, you could be my friend. You buy everything and I'll take everything from you. Simple. Well, not really. I wouldn't do that. It's just a figure of speech. I'm just going to be, joking around saying that stupid shit. But Nobody in their right mind is gonna be okay with having their stuff taken away. There's a bunch of people that have their cars towed and stuff like that, and they definitely don't like that shit. Imagine something like, come on, bro. Like, you know, but this is a perfect time for billionaires. This is my message for the billionaires that are willing to actually make money, because you're gonna make more money now. You want money? This is your time to make money. This is your time to shine. When PlayStation and Xbox go discless, hear me out real good. If you really about money, you're going to have to spend money to make money. But once they start coming in, once those people that are loyal fans that want disc games, once they start pouring in, guess what? And they see that you make your console better throughout the years or whatever, just give out a really good console. Even if it comes out a little bit expensive. Because these clowns are going to have their console expensive. What happens is they're going to have their console is going to be discless. It's going to be very powerful. And yeah, they're going to tie people into like forcing them to buying the game discless. So make a game that's a console that has disc, that is might not be as powerful. We don't, honestly, make it 4K 120 frames. You don't even need to go even like higher than that, or even like a little bit less than 4K and make it 120 frames with disc, and you'll be all set. Trust me. Make it you know, where you could play cross-play and all that stuff, right? Make it to where the price is not too far from the PlayStation, and because that's going to push a lot of people away from PlayStation no matter what. Even if you make a console that's really close to the price of PlayStation, but it has a disc, chances are 50-50 you're going to get that customer, because you're giving them option. Yes, there are going to be those Sony ponies and those Xbots that are going to be like, no, I've been here years and I want to freaking play my console, my plastic that I've been so loyal to for so many years. You're going to get those. But when they see that their console is collapsing, they're gonna have no choice but to either move to PC, or and I don't, if they don't want a discless freaking thing, they're gonna have to go to somewhere else. So this is a chance. Rise up, do a new freaking company, and show PlayStation and stick it to them. Show them what their practices is doing is going to hurt them in the long run. Because it's been years. I've been on Xbox for years. I regret it, don't get me wrong. The only reason why I've been on Xbox was only for one game, and that was Gears of War. And that shit died off. Now that Gears of War is coming back with E-Day, it's like, obviously I'm excited, because that's my Xbox favorite game. You know what I mean? It's not my favorite game. Just like Apex is my favorite, you know, battle royale. It's always going to be my favorite battle royale. But yeah, and PlayStation, you know, I don't understand what the hell PlayStation's think. What are you thinking? Like, you really want to be greedy enough to save a couple of dollars? Because I'm pretty sure a disc, as much as people want to say, oh, it costs a lot of money, bro, that is plastic. And the machine is doing all the work of putting all that freaking, because discs are plastic. All it just is like a film that they put on the disc, that I'm pretty sure is probably not even all that expensive. and a piece of plastic, and plastic is so cheap to like make. It is so cheap, and they just want to go to those practices, sorry, to literally save money. Oh, I understand they got a lot of machinery that has to, like, do the disc and stuff like that, but uh, I'm pretty sure they're not even breaking even. They're making great money. If you count thousands and thousands of dollars of how much they sell, and I know they make a lot of money. These people, if they didn't make money, they would have been out of business long time ago. And we're talking about, we're in an era where gamers is like everywhere, like has grown to a capacity where it's like it's just gone out of proportion where there's so many gamers, you know. But yeah, I think a new console should rise up and take all these consoles customers away. I swear, if I would have had money like that, I would have been done it. I would have got on the phone call with Elon Musk. Hey Elon, you trying to capitalize on customers? You really about that? I'll go to other people like the owner of Amazon and stuff like that. Hey, you don't have to put that much. We all pitch in. We own the company. We make the games physically, and we take away all the customers of Xbox and PlayStation. And Xbox is in a world of trouble right now because they're suffering from all these years. All these years they're suffering. So it's gonna be really easy for you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. PlayStation's doing some goofy stuff. They know better than this. PlayStation knows better than this. But what happens is PlayStation want to be greedy since they're not making the money that they want to make. They just want to be greedy and start doing these lame practices. But yeah, that's my thoughts. Hopefully, this gets to the right ears and a new console comes up. Don't give me no shitty console, because if you do a shitty console, that shit ain't gonna work. Give us a great console that's close to, you know what? Wait until the PlayStation comes out, the new PlayStation and the new Xbox. Look at the prices. Try to build one that is like not too far with disc. And I promise you, you will be making money, because there's going to be two companies that's going to be losing a lot of customers. Not just one, two customers. And if Nintendo decides to do the same thing and they had third-party games and all that stuff, that's three customers that they're going to be losing. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Sony, you know better than that. I love Sony. PlayStation 2 is my favorite console. But you know better than that. And you saw how that has hurt the Xbox community and the Xbox freaking brand. And you are trying to risk it and do the same thing. This is Villain Swag signing out.